Wow. Wow. Wow.
I also like to just take a nap any and all times I lose a fight. It really rejuvenates the soul.
Where did those shots come from?
This question.
Sci-Forge cannons! Sendek was ready for the attack the entire time! How?
I guess everyone just expected Sendek to just wait for the lions with his balls out, huh?
Where is Admiral Sonda?
Sir, she's been gone since our mission briefing.
And no one thought that was odd or suspicious? Also, apparently she's not the only traitor because someone had to have opened the particle barrier for her.
Paladins, do you copy? Keith, anyone?
Why did he call for Keith specifically? Do I really have to start making ship shirts to accommodate for the amount of ship shit that happens?
Sendek has an entire fleet!
We need to get them back. We have to do something.
Why not just wait for them to wake up and power their lions back on? It's not like Sendek will Death Star the lions while they're inside his ship.
That won't be happening.
We made a deal.
Throw her in the brig with the Paladins.
Well, that went exactly as everyone except her knew it would.
No!
No. Also, she says no like it's going to change his mind.
Continue assault and move the Zyforge cannons into position.
So now I guess Sendek is going to blow up Earth out of spite?
All personnel, report to Atlas Bay immediately. This is not a drill.
Why would anyone think that anything at this point is a drill?
No shield? It is our largest source of energy. Losing it will put the garrison at a substantial calculated risk.
Yeah, no shit, Child of Leif. Also, it being your biggest energy source has nothing to do with the risk you have of losing your defenses. So why did she mention that part? Okay, there's no way everyone moved all their belongings and the garrison got all of their equipment on the ship in less than 2 hours. Somehow they have time for this bullshit.
My beard's not working.
Sendek somehow made rooms that counter Voltron's technology, a technology that no one has been able to replicate.
She sold us out.
How could she?
I know, right? That's what I've been asking. Literally none of the math adds up.
I wanted to protect my people, but now I've doomed them.
Shut up, you didn't want to protect anyone, you were just a power-hungry whore who felt her power slipping away, so she took matters into her own hands in the only way she could.
I'm so sorry.
Apology not accepted, you added like a whole episode to this season for me to send with all of your shenanigans. Man, those MFEs are really doing a great job right now. They let a ship get all the way to the base. Redtail's called. They said they want their move back.
I've built a ship that's useless.
Pidge's dad says what all the Sheathers are thinking.
Commander Holt, you're going to want to see this.
Really? You're going to want to take a look at this cliche while you're standing in the same room? Really?
Yeah, speaking of that, the Galra ship patterns are changing, which means they're either on the move or more probable, they're reconfiguring to adjust for more cruisers.
Well, seems like that question was answered while you were posing it.
How long can we hold them off?
The additional firepower and fighters, 12 minutes.
I find that unlikely and actually downright impossible. There's 4 of you and like dozens of ships. If 8 out of only a single dozen of those ships decided they wanted to fire on the base, the whole thing will be destroyed, by my calculations, pretty goddamn fast.
Hustle of Lions. It's an amalgamation of the quintessence field collapsing from infinite mass and Altean magic.
In what world do they think they have the time to explain all of this?
This is where I had originally planned to place a Balmeran crystal. It serves as the brains of the Atlas.
You planned to put a huge battleship-class crystal in that? Lie again.
We're going to have to figure out some way to accommodate for the difference in size.
What would you have to accommodate for? That compartment is the perfect size for this crystal.
It will take a feat of engineering to...
You know it's bad when even the inanimate objects have had enough of your pointless ramblings and decide to move the plot forward themselves.
And I need you on weapons. And Karan, get the helm.
Yes, Captain!
Well, what are they staring at? He clearly gave them orders.
Bridge is yours, Shiro.
Literally just due to the process of elimination. Also, I'm not sure that's the vibe I would be getting if I told someone to do something and they just stared at me with that face on their face.
Sir, something appears to be launching.
Well, no, a door just seems to be opening. Also, how was that zoom in enhance cliche already engaged before the door even started to move?
Destroy it before it's airborne.
Well, Syndic's guy did a very good job with attempting to destroy the ship before it launched.
Bees, let's try these pulse projectiles we've been hanging on to.
Why the hell have you been hanging on to anything when this is literally the final push for your lives?
Sir, we've been hit with multiple electromagnetic pulses. We seem to have lost all power.
And you were holding on to that?
The fleet is unresponsive, and the enemy vessel has gained tactical advantage.
Yes, one ship has gained tactical advantage over a whole fleet simply by existing.
Bring us around. Charge the ion cannons.
Charging cannons.
How you gonna charge a cannon when you have no power?
Iverson, how are the weapon systems coming?
Still working on them.
Still working on it? What is there to work on? I thought the ship was already finished, but you just needed power.
What was that? The garrison is mounting a counterattack.
My dad, he launched the Atlas.
I can tell because I've spent my whole life studying the art of explosions, and that one had the particular signature of a Galran battleship exploding by the blast of a newly formed garrison battleship. Clearly.
Guys, I have a thought. Remember how we were able to call the lions to us on Earth?
If someone mentions that shit again like it's not already common knowledge, I will no lie give 100 sins to whatever episode decides to do it. I don't care if it's in the next season, I'll do it.
Calling the lions to us and having the lions break us out are two totally different things.
No, they are not.
Think of our families.
Actually, yeah, think of your family, hunk. Last I checked, you guys were gonna totally kill them by blowing up the bases that the Star Destroyers were being built in.
Shiro said we're capable of more than we realize. Maybe it's worth a shot.
He brings up this quote from Shiro because clearly he would know because Shiro has done it before.
Paladins, close your eyes. Connect with your lions.
Paladins, be instructed to do this for the 312th time in this series.
It's working.
We know that. We didn't need her to say it too.
They're still in their holding cells.
This is their doing. Take them out.
What were you keeping them alive for anyways?
Lions, on me!
So why wouldn't they at least send one lion to break all of them out first so that they can't be executed in their cells? This robot died from getting hit by his own gun. This robot's biggest weakness is any older brother.
Once we added the crystal, this ship gained abilities I never imagined.
That's not how engineering works.
We've got incoming. Wait, they're friendly.
Yeah, that's why they weren't red on the screen. Wait, why weren't they red on the screen? They came out of the enemy ship. Why are they blowing up the ship they are currently in? Huh? Those things have ammo? No sympathy will be felt. Good riddance. How the hell did he know where that guy was standing and what was even going on back on the ship?
Do what I couldn't.
Yeah, that's what they were already doing before you messed it up.
We will.
Staring into the camera that shouldn't exist right after saying something dramatic at the end of the episode cliche. Also, why is Keith the only one actually looking at the camera? Everyone else is just looking around like they know the camera is somewhere, but they're just unsure where. Alright, we got a salmon burger waiting on us, so let's go on ahead and finish this reading. I guess everyone just I guess everyone just expected Sindak to wait. Shoot. I guess everyone just is fudge, man. Why can't I say expected? Why would anyone think that it... Also, it being one of your biggest... Shit. Really? Are you... What? Had enough of your pointless ramblings and decide to poop... Alright, reread. You know it's bad when even the inanimate... You know it's bad when even the inanimate objects have had enough... Okay, just try again. And they just stared at me with the fake... Okay. Want to do something and they... Jesus.